Hello, welcome back to Titan Wash Tech. I'm Simon Knapp, and I'm here today at the Clean Mist Car Wash in somewhere in Pennsylvania. I'll put the town name about here. This is a wash that I found by happenstance. I'm working on a project in Baltimore and needed parts. Thankfully, a very nice chap called David reached out and said that he had parts that we could buy from him, which means used parts much cheaper than the PDQ originals. Anyway, let's look at the site because this is awesome. We have a razor we'll look at in a minute, but then we have 4 self-serve bays down there. This bay is a higher bay and just beautiful setup. Got double changer on the front here, standard changes, a vending machine that makes, I feel a little bit ashamed of the state of our vending machines compared to this one. It's really nice. And then you come in the bays, and bear in mind, I've had to drive 3 hours to get here and it is 11:19. Look how bright it is in here. The camera doesn't actually do it justice, but it is beautifully bright in here. I mean, this is my rental car. And I actually started this just to check my card would work up here because I've had some issues. But let's have a look. Really interesting design here. It's the ginseng ones, different timers I haven't seen before. But tire cleaner, I believe, comes out of this guy here. Like a sort of elephant trunk. And look at that. That's exactly what you want. Oh, give it a second. There we go. You can smell it strong. There's lots of chemical in that, and it's going to eat the dirt off the wheels. Exactly as you'd like. Run it on the rocker panels as well. Because, well, it's not my car. I would do the front wheel as well. You can really smell the alkaline in it. Look at that. Perfect coverage. All right, let's keep moving. Clean these walls of the mess I'm making. Bug off is the same. Pre-soak. Where does pre-soak come from? Oh. Pre-soak is on this as well. Okay. I like this application. I think we may switch to this. Having a spatter gun for this is actually really neat. Yes, that's right. I washed the car at 11 o'clock at night. But I tell you, when you find someone that's willing to help you in your business, at least I could do is put a few dollars in the meter and give him a review of his site. Let him know how good it is or if there's room for improvement. This is high pressure soap. A good tip there. And there she is. Perfect amount of soap. You don't really need any more than that. It's a good amount coming out. But you can see it on the windshield. Beautiful coverage. While that sprays on. We are working on installing a PDQ tandem surf line at a site here, which is an interesting wash I'm going to try and show you. And unfortunately, due to some electrical mishaps, we got the magic smoke come out of a box. So no more box. Anyway, back to the wash. Look at that. I mean, that would make Chris Atkins all kinds of happy. Which, is the only goal, really, if you're in a car wash, is to keep Car Wash Chronicles happy with your foam brush. Beautiful. Great smells as well. I'd be interested to know what chemicals they're using. But really good. I noticed here it says to activate the brush, insert payment, select foam brush. The brush becomes rigid. I don't know if you've seen it. Cleanright actually sell these like wobble head brushes. So if you're not running the timer, the brush isn't rigid. It flops around and you can't use it, which is kind of amusing. Right, high pressure rinse. If you have high pressure soap working well, it's hard to screw up the high pressure rinse, let's be honest. But the colors and the vibrancy and all the chemicals is really good. I'm going to get them up with chemical content. Find out which company this is. So we're currently up to 7 minutes, that's grand. Triple foam conditioner. So this is interesting. Triple foam comes through the same gun. I've always been curious about doing this because, in theory, it's still full of pre-soak. But it switched over to this purple chemical pretty quickly. Let's see if it runs through the colors. These are so finicky, it's so hard to actually tune properly. I might add a little bit more air, but people are still going to paint their car with this for a while. And whilst the meter's running, you're making money, so that's all we can ask. As you can see, it's going through all the colors. Yeah, I mean, that's more than good enough. Looks like licorice here. Licorice. Sherbet I've got to cross over. Okay, high pressure wax, let's give that a go. You can assume that's a high pressure gun given its name. Wash this chemical away for him as well. He doesn't need the mess that I'm making. A good amount of wax there. You see it on the vehicle. Very generous. Let's run the spot free rinse. I'll show you the rest of the site. All right, let me holster this. And then we'll hit stop and we'll press this to start. 10 minutes exactly, or near enough. $7, 10 minutes. Detail Express here with a selector vac with the turbo, super, and spot remover. And this one is the same, turbo vac, super vac, spot remover, and then a fragrance as well. It's deposit $2 to start. Lock the car. It'd be very embarrassing to get the car stolen whilst I'm recording a video. This is one of those sites where you look at it, you're like, I should be doing better. None of our sites are this nice. They really should be. Okay, so we've got power vacs here, single mounted on each of the booms, double boom with illumination. NIAX again, and what have we got to start? Please deposit $2. That's awesome. Really good. And then I love these because you have the claws on either side and they mount in here. Yeah, just nice. Trash cans everywhere. Great lot. And then let's go see what is kind of the star of the show, I think, here. Something that personally I can't justify the money for. It's about $30,000. But they have one of the all fancy singing and dancing Dencar pay stations. It's obviously one of those areas where you can feel very safe. I'm not seeing a single person. Like I said, it's 11 o'clock at night. But look at this. It's huge. Like, hand for scale, it's probably 20 inches diagonal. And it's got QR code scanning, insert cash. You can do a single wash, buy a monthly pass. What's he charging for his memberships? $35 for the works. But look at this pedestal. It's genuinely huge. Really nice looking. And then license plate reader on the back. I'm pretty sure from memory, they take a photo of you when you pay. Probably see this guy here. And they compare that so that the previous person that came through, they check that it's the same looking car and same looking person, I guess. License plate's the same, the car's the same, that's what they're checking. And that's a feature from Dencar. We've got here $15 for the top wash, $12 and $9. Really nice. They've got the Gatling guns here. I think that's what PDQ call them. I'm not sure what Wash World call them. Nice little indicators as you come in, and then your traditional razor edge. Nice looking bay. And air logic doors, because they make sense. The new site that we have has Baywatch doors, and they're a pain in the arse. And then 5 dryers. I bet that does a really good job. And then some more vacuums, traditional vacuums on the pedestals on the front. Anyway, this has been the Clean Mist in Selinsgrove. I'll put that in again, in Pennsylvania. David, thank you for your help. I genuinely appreciate it. Your wash is beautiful, and I'm very envious. If you've liked this whistle-stop tour of a car wash in Pennsylvania, consider subscribing. Put a like, give a comment. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.